this is Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome to our event today. It's the Quad Squad Independence Day. So you're going to see a lot of cool crafts with the American flag, with just about everything. So hopefully you're going to join us. And if you have not joined Quad Squad events, you need to. It's a great group. Lots of great crafters coming up. So I'm just waiting to get streamed in, and then we can begin. It is an hour long, so I had to come up with a bunch of crafts and stuff. I'm still not used to this iPad because I keep looking like I'm up in the corner. Hey Natalie, how are you, sweetie? So I'm not used to the iPad yet. My eyeballs are going that way and it's driving me crazy. Hey Brenda, hey Sandra. Thank you for getting me in, Sandra. How's everybody today? So this is Independence Day crafting. So I've got 3 big crafts ready to go. Hi Lori. So I took a Christmas tin and I want to make it vintage because this is going to go get sealed. Hey Lori. Did I say hi Lori? I can't even remember who I said hi to anymore. And we're going to make it primitive and it's going to be for my front porch. Hey Deborah, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to kind of flip it so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. We're going to start to age this. Now, it was a silver bucket. It's too new looking, so I thought last night there's a lot going on that I have. How are you doing, Deb? How are you all doing? So we're going to try to do things in a slow manner. So I started to grunge it up. Hi, Joy. How are you? So I started grunging this up, and we're going to do it still together. So my favorite is this dioxide. Hey Lisa, how are you? So vintage photo is my favorite. So we're gonna dirty this puppy up. And remember, this is Quad Squad event. And if you can, follow and like them. And if there's a crafter on here you've not followed, follow them. It's all about us helping each other grow. So basically all I'm doing, I'm highlighting all these areas, which is vintage photo. I don't know what there is about it, but it is my favorite. I want to grunge it really bad with coffee, but we'll see how much time I have. So we're going to go along all these areas. So we want to make it look old. You should have seen me last night. My mind wouldn't shut down. I was in overload, guys. So we have a lot. We're going to be working with Spindles today. Hi, Wayne. How are you? Hey, Robin. Hey, Christina. I got to see if I caught it right. Your Craft Cottage. I forgot your first name. Thank you guys for sprinkling. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Dewey. Okay, so we're going to keep going because this could, I don't want this to be the thing that takes the longest. I just want this dirty, but I want to show you how easy it is. Paint it the color you want. If you painted it black, you wouldn't see a lot of this. So we don't want to do that. We're going to put this label, and I'll show you in a second. I just want to make sure I got it all nice and dirty. Just dirty it up. Fastest way to dirty anything up. You don't have to struggle to make things dirty. Okay. Now what I did, I've got a lot here, and it's kind of overwhelming. So before we put our label on, we are going to take this Distress Oxide spray. I can't read. Giselle? Is that Giselle? Hey, sweetie. Okay, so we're going to spray. Just little here and there. Be careful because this stuff will get everywhere. So you don't want a ton. Ew, didn't do that. Sometimes the spray doesn't come out quite the way you want it to. You kind of freak out when you start to spray. Okay, I think that looks good. I don't want to overdo it because there's a lot going on. So can you see? It's distressed enough. Like some of the paint is kind of off. It's kind of icky looking. That's what I want. Okay, so I'm going to now put our label. So let me put this off to the side for a second. I went and printed this. Now all my stuff is off of Etsy, guys. Again, we are gonna dirty, like I said, I have so many spots of stuff it isn't funny. So we're gonna dirty this up too. So even though this has been grunged, my 1776, we still gotta grunge it more. So make sure if you are following some of the crafters on here, give them a like and a follow. And you'll find the person you like the most and you'll hang with them. Okay, so now we have our 1776 printed on paper. Sorry you can't see it the way it's supposed to. Hey, Vicki. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys saying things. Like I said, we've got so many different things that are going on, and you know me, I'm always, I gotta dry this. I try to find stuff that's different and new and creative versus the same old. I don't do a lot of decoupage. I am in an event for that, for decoupage, so it'll be interesting. I'm just really lucky our comments are working, guys. Let me just make sure all this is good. I think that little bit of spritzing is what helps. Okay, so we're going to take and Mod Podge this, if I can find it. There it is, hiding over here where I thought I had it all together. Okay, so we're going to do a lot, and get a brush, break my brushes down. So we're gonna Mod Podge this, and then we're gonna put it on the container. Make sure you have plenty. And guys, we're working with spindles too. Hey Beth. Hi Shyla, how are you? Hi Emma. Okay. So this is going to be the front of our can. So this is where 1776 is going to go. Come on, don't be such a bear. Now, let me just make sure I am centered before I do too much laying down. I think it needs to go over just a little bit more. I needed something for my front porch, and this actually ended up working out really well. So there is our bucket. Just trying to make sure I caught everybody. So there it is. What do you think? I think I got it centered. That looks pretty centered. Okay, so let's put this off to the side. That was my big one. Now, we got a lot of painting going on. My water. Okay, so I have these spindles. I've already pre-drilled the tops. Each one will be red, white, and blue. So we're going to take, this is Ocean by Waverly. I really like it. It looks really good. Hi Wanda, how are you? So we're going to go ahead and do the big one in blue. Now you don't necessarily have to do 2 coats, and the reason, we're going to put some wax on it. Now these spindles, you can get them really inexpensive. You go to antique stores, just dig for stuff. I'm learning as I've gone to dig, and you will find stuff. Okay, so now we're going to dry. Thank you, Deborah. Now there was more. I wanted to coffee grunge it with the coffee podge, but if I have time, because I have 3 other things ready to go for this, because we've got a lot of spindles we're working with. I was going to keep my spindles really long, and then my brain started thinking, so I'm just going to try to let this go. I'm going to just do 1 coat. I'm just going to get it nice and dry. I'll leave it off to the side, and then we're going to wax them all together. And you don't have to be perfect on this because what we're going to do is we're going to literally scrape some of it. But you do want it nice and dry. Once you get this one dry, okay, so now we have, and I love this blue. I don't know what it is about it, but once you put the dark wax on it, it looks really good. But we're going to do this one at a time. So the next one we're going to do is going to be the red. Yes, I'm a very messy painter, guys. Oh, God, last night I could not shut that puppy down. It's 2 in the morning, and my stress level was like at 90. I'm like telling the monkeys in my head, it's time to go to bed, time to go to bed. So we're using bright red on this one. But when you put it on, do one coat. Just one simple little coat. And I'm going to try to keep my brushes so I don't put 50,000 in a small container. Now, if you know me, you know I don't work slow. And I just never have and never will. I have one speed only. This part and dry it, and then we'll do the second part. This paint isn't as good as the other paints. You're looking at it, it's really red. Well, you'll see. I just don't want all that excess paint. So you can find these spindles really long ones, and I like to take my spindles and cut them down into specific sizes. This one's all going to be different sizes, but smaller version versus the long ones. I don't think I really needed the long ones. Turbo, yeah, that's right, Lisa. It's like, I could do this and I could do that. I had to go set a timer. Hey, don't forget to go get this in the morning, and don't forget to do that. Speed crafty, yeah, that's about me, Joy. They used to laugh at school when I worked at the middle school. Because in the morning I would go through my emails, list all the teachers I needed to take care of because I did computers and their printers and just about everything else. And so I had to have a list. And it's like I'd be walking down the hall and I'd say hi to someone. They're like, oh my God, how did you know? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Brenda. And they're like, how did you know I needed you? So I take care of them and then move on to the next and next and next. So one day for I don't know, as a gift, they gave me the Energizer Bunny head. Hey Mary, Energizer Bunny headband. Not sure why. He says, I don't know why you don't slow down. And I said, well, I don't slow down. I gotta get stuff done. Daylight's burning. I do not move at snail pace. I want this done. I want to be able to show you the product at the end. Okay. This is the part I hate, is the drying, because it's noisy. Now you don't have to be perfect, guys. Remember, a little wood showing is a good thing. Now we're not going to do white. We're going to do plaster. It's a little off. It'll be actually the color of the container. Just want these to dry quick. Okay, and then we're going to wax. And I've got some cute ones here. I've got another one that's really a lot of fun. And we see a lot of paint in the window. And I figure if I could get the bucket just started, it would be easier. Okay. I'm just going to set that off to the side. Rub paint off number 2. Okay. So now we're going to go with the light color. Now, let's use plaster on the last one. Should I do the plaster or should I just leave it natural? What do you guys think? Because this is what they're going to look like, but they're not waxed. Should I leave it natural or should I actually paint it plaster? What do you think? First person to tell me. What do you think? Should I leave it natural as my white or should I paint it plaster? What do you guys think? So while you guys are thinking, I'm going to take a second and we're going to wax these. I'm going to take a baby wipe to do this. Let's see, I don't need all that. Okay, so we're going to take a little of the waxing. Plaster. Okay, so we're going to take some of this. I love this Ocean, guys, from Waverly. It looks really good for primitive. It's just, I'll show you the difference. I did the, what was it? I did a clothespin. Let me see. Take a little bit more here. I'm going to take a little bit of this and dry it a little. I just love the color. It just looks so cool. And now see, this is the difference between navy. This is navy and this is Waverly Ocean. I just love that color versus this color. Okay, so let's go ahead and wax this one up and then we'll do the next one. There's just something about this wax, and this is bare wax. I want to keep some of it on. I don't want it all 100% rubbed off. So can you see them? Okay. Now, let's put the plaster on this one. First, let's wipe the hands because, you know, messy Marvin. We're going to do plaster. We still got a lot of painting to do. I have 50 ml brushes waiting for me. We got natural, dry brush it, Brenda? You guys think it's just dry brush? Natural, plaster, plaster, natural, plaster. Okay, let's just do a little. We won't do a lot. How about we'll just look like it's been painted like this. Instead of it being heavy duty, we'll just kind of do like it's been on somebody's banister for a while, but it's not perfect, but there's heavy paint in some spots, light paint in other spots. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, and then let's wipe the hands, let's dry this, and then let's wax it. Because I love these when they're natural looking. Executive decision. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I think this is perfect because it kind of follows suit with all the other things I have on the side. We'll wax it right away. Got it, Maria. There's always an executive decision. This is where I need a hotline to y'all so you guys can just tell me right away, hey, what am I supposed to be doing? Turned off all the monkeys in my head, so I'm going to start letting you guys make decisions for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the plaster, and we're going to just throw some plaster on here. I mean, not plaster, wax on here. Take and dry some of this off. I don't want them to be perfect because it's vintage. I mean, not vintage, it's primitive. Is that suitable, you guys? Hold on. Will that be suitable? Okay, so now the next thing we have to do, like I said, there's lots going on here. This is 2 projects so far. This will be, we've got these and these. So each one has to get painted. Of course, I couldn't just pick simple things. I have this fear of paint lately because I have a tendency to blow paint all over my room. I'm going to paint these. I'm not going to worry about the back right now. Well, I can paint the back right now too. We got an hour. What time is it? I got a lot of time. Just paint this and we'll do the same thing. We're going to grunge it. I don't like to add too much paint to it. I want it to look red, but when you add the wax to it, it's really changes its outlook. It makes it look prettier. And until I get this one dried, the stick will be red too. So I drilled holes into these. These were, did I just get paint on me? These are, I where did I get these from? I think these were Target years ago. And I've had them sitting in my drawer for, I don't know how long. I need a new one. Oh, my monkeys are always up there. They're like, okay, nope, you should be, nope, you should be, nope, you should be doing. Let me tell you. We had a come to Jesus meeting last night and said, come on at 2 o'clock in the morning, leave me alone. Hey, Samantha, sweetie, how are you? Remember, anyway, because I'm at work. Not a problem, sweetie. Hey, Christina. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Mary. I'm trying not to add too much paint because then it takes too much time to dry. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any globs. I spent an entire day trying to figure out what I'm going to do today. Yesterday. I was on fire. It's not very good on my hands, but it's okay. Hi, Connie. Hey, James. Oh, and James is up next. Rustic Cabin Crafts. Now, they had some bad weather hit, so there's no power, so let's pray for him that he'll be able to get through his life without terror. There's nothing worse than that. It's the only part I don't like. Drying. Just don't like. This is why one coat is really good. An act of Congress just to dry it all. Thank you, Samantha. How are you doing, Connie? Is it Janice or Jamie? I think it's Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Sorry. I have to put that thing far away from me, so we're not done yet. So let me try to do this part here. I'm trying to keep them all coordinated. I'm just going to put this one off to the side for right now. So we've got our red one, okay? Let that dry. Now, the next one is blue. Just don't have enough space, guys. Don't have enough space. We're going to go back to plaster. And what I love about chalk paint is you don't have to put a whole lot on. And besides, you kind of want some of the, that's supposed to be blue. Monkeys are battling each other again. No blue, no red. See, it's supposed to be blue. It's okay. So has anybody got plans today besides watching crafts? I'm gonna watch crafts and get stuff done today later. I will be watching everybody, that's for sure. For sure. I do like it sometimes when you don't get it all, because I like the wood to kind of show through, even though this is MDF, it's not really wood. But. And the other project I have is really cute, guys. So I'm trying to make sure I get it all done. I'm going to hit it high, otherwise we'll be here forever. Hey, Sparky. And then we'll do the same thing with these, and then I have little stars I have to do yet. Or, it's really hard on the hands. Hey, Brenda. to take a vacation. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Cindy. We're just trying to track a cat sitter so we can go on vacation. So we're excited to go. I haven't been home to Wisconsin for 3 years and I'm ready. So, okay, so we have our white, okay? We're gonna put that off to the side. Now we have blue. I still need these brushes. Okay, so we got blue. And these little stars are gonna be traded out to, here, this one. Let me just get these little stars. These are gonna go on top of the stars. Okay, these are little stars. We're gonna put stars on top of stars. Okay, let me get a little white. And then we can stay focused on how we're doing things. These can sit to the side because they need to, oop, 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 how did I get red? Get that out of the way. Wipe out all that. Messy, messy, messy. Okay, let's just let that sit. I'm just gonna let that sit for now. Now, we got blue. Okay, this is that ocean blue. This is a Waverly also, and it's, oh, I just love this blue. I'm not a blue fan. I don't really decorate in blue. Just, I don't know. Blue's just not my color, but I love this. Remember, we're waxing, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. The waxing will take care of everything else. Otherwise, you'll be here all day waiting for this entire thing to dry. I've always wanted to do one of these buckets. Hey, Joanne. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Hey, Robin. Don't worry about perfection. That's why we've got the wax. Any extra off. This is what's taking the amount of time. I almost thought of doing all this stuff ahead of time. Yeah, I'm not sure about blues myself. But this one is very pretty. So if you've never bought the Waverly Ocean and you do primitive, nice. I'm sorry I have to turn it up loud because we'll never get done if I don't do this. Put this one off to the side for a second. Gonna finish the stem. I'm definitely not a coordinated person. We're just gonna stick the blue off to the side for right now. Okay, we'll get to him in a bit. Okay, so let me move this one over here. Now, let's take our red, since that was our very first and it's had time to breathe. I need my paper. And we are going to move these brushes out of the way. If I need them, I will put more in here. But right now, I've got to move all this stuff out of the way. Way too much stuff. Oh, and I just got red on that. We don't want to mess it up any more than I will probably do. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Oh, so let's get our things. This one got a little blue over here. Okay. Now, so we're going to use the red first because the red is the driest. So we have our stars. This one needs to be a little better. If I'm not focusing on you, it's because I got to focus on this. I'll catch your comments later. If I do miss you. I don't mean to, but sometimes you just got to keep rolling. I got a little bit of red on it. Okay, let's see if I can hold it. Take the white to the blue, red to the white, and I touched it. Always touching stuff. I know these two are fairly dry. I'm going to let the blue. See if I can get the blue to dry a little bit more. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the kickoff. Yeah, it's nice being one every now and then. But I have not done a whole lot of patriotic stuff. I'm getting better at it, I think. The brain cells are kicking in. But yes, James is after me with rustic cabin crafts. So we go all the way to 9 Eastern or 8 Central here. So now let's go ahead and start adding our, get all that paint off of me. Sorry guys, I'm just a messy Marvin. I mean, I'm almost embarrassing to go out to dinner with because it's like, I can't get the stuff off my fingers and hands. And I walk in there and people probably look at me like, if you not ever take care of yourself? Okay, so let's get a wipe and let's start to dirty these babies up. Now we're gonna wipe all that off, just get a good amount on it. Some of it to be on and some of it not to be on. I want it to be dirty, but not ugly dirty, not grungy. I just want it to be nice and neat. Okay. So this is number 1. We're going to be putting that in there, okay? Now, glue this. These all have a hole in them. I want the holes to be the front. Give it a second. We got to hold it. Okay. I just want to do the back. Make sure it's straight. So here's one. Thank you, Dr. Sprinkling. Hey, Pam. Western Washington. Welcome, sweetie. Okay, so here's first one, okay? We're going to pray it doesn't break somewhere along the way, okay? Number 2, we're going to do the red one. Like I said, you don't have to use a lot of this stuff. Just get it on so you can wipe it off. Kind of like when you do staining, same thing. You want it on, but you don't want too much on it. As I just got it in my fingernails. Ew. It's just not fun to get out of your fingernails either. number 2. Again, I want the holes. They have holes in them. Just give it a second to hold in place. Nothing worse than that stuff going up in your fingernails. And I love the holes. Look at the holes. Aren't they cool? Little holes. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, I'm gonna put that off to the side gently and let it kind of cure. I may have to add some glue to it. I totally forgot about that. I meant to bring my, what is wet? Am I the only one who uses like 6,000 brushes? Just don't want white on it. Let me dry this one. Hey Dawn, how are you? When I caught you up, I didn't. I will catch you. Definitely not a dainty crafter, guys. Definitely not a dainty crafter. You should see me when I used to paint in my house. Man, it was a mess. I'd make a mess. I wouldn't worry about being perfect, and I'd go back and then I'd make it perfect. I'm trying to remove all this so I don't add it to my, what do I call it here? Okay, so we're gonna add some more. Just to make it look darker is all. Wipe the spots. I just want it to be a little darker. I'm just glad the comments are working. That's been a bear this week. The comments not working. Again, hold to the front. Now I could have done them where they were different. White could have been on something else. Okay, just gotta let them sit for a second. Hey Stephanie, hi Kelsey, how are you? Hey Cheryl, how are you? Hey Julie, trying to catch y'all. Just put these to the side. The brain is still thinking. Okay, so the next thing I have lots of stuff going on. I have string that are going to go on everything around the top. Everybody knows I don't like string. It's just like the most annoying thing around is a string into everything. And then I was walking around, I thought something was crawling on me, and it wasn't. It was string. I'm missing. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I found these this fabric. Okay. And this is you get a bundle at Walmart. It has this. It has cars, Route 66 on it, and some other Western stuff on it. Hey, Levon. So we're not gonna stay too much time on that. Let's focus on getting my ribbon together, because these we'll start to set up the bucket. Oh, shoot. How did that one get out of there? Okay, this one goes on this way. these and adjust these. We all know I ain't got coordination, that's for sure. These are gonna be kind of like the rag bowls. They're just gonna hang, okay? We're gonna go ahead and do the next one because these are pieces that are gonna go inside the bucket. We got red, we got blue, white, and another. We have more we can make. I'm trying to make them in the same size. Got it. As you can see, my hands don't function. One wants to go one way, the other wants to go another way. We're going to cut these. Now we have one more for this one. We got a blue. Oh, Lord have mercy. These are strings. Blue, red, and where's my other one? Yep, on the floor. Think I can ever get away with a craft without everything being on the floor. I think my favorite's the white one. Maybe I should have dry brushed them all instead. I'm not too concerned about the tails. I'm gonna trim the one off a little bit because these are just a little too long. Okay, so we're gonna kind of start with this bucket. So before I can put those in, I did want to put in my 2 tall flags. My 2 tall flags. I'm going to stick some greens. Mind you, I have another project waiting for me, but we'll see how much we can get done here. We're going to do the green. And I've got some pretty yellows. Sorry, guys. Some pretty yellows. I'm not going to be too fussy. And then we're going to do a little, this is the focal point is my front. This one is falling for some strange reason. So these are just going to sit inside. Hang on. I have more that are going to go in here. These are just going to sit inside for right now. Okay. So these are just going to sit inside. We're not done yet. Is that the big one? You know what? Maybe I'll do. No, I like that. Okay, so that's it so far, right? We're not done because that we ain't nowhere near done. Okay. So these have to sit for right now. Now, make sure I got all that off. Now, the next thing, I have spindles that are just going to go in there too. So I've got some old spindles. We'll just stick those in there too. We got time, and then I'll get to my next one. We got spindles. I'm just going to stick stuff in here. Okay. I have some pretty spindles. We're just going to stick these. This is my spindle bucket, okay? You know, all these pretty spindles. They're just going to, oh, I forgot to stain the one. That's okay. And we'll just stick one more in here. Okay. So this is my spindle bucket. Okay. Hang on. I'm missing something over here. Flag is pretty big, but I want people to see the flag. And then we've got some little spindles, but I don't think the little spindles are gonna work. These are just spindles that you're just gonna stick inside wherever you want to stick. Okay. Now, these will bounce around until I can adhere them in. Where'd it go? I will adhere them so that you can see them. You'll see. When I take a picture, you'll see it better. Maybe I should take out one of these. Maybe this one I should take out. And let's adjust this a little bit. And this one fell over here. Now I don't have them set up yet to be perfect in one spot. I have to still play with that. It's just to kind of show you how you can do a container of spindles. Okay, let me make sure my front one is more than anything is the one that's the best. I'm just gently going to show you. They're just spindles. I still got to adhere them, but I can't. It's kind of hard to adhere them right now because I got one more project to go because we still got 15 minutes to go. Okay? So we're going to do a quick one right now. I may not get it all done, but we'll work on it. And how appropriate, I found faux wheat, or it's not really wheat, it's another kind of a wheat out in my yard growing for this. Okay. So what we did is we took finials, or spindles again, we glued them to this. Kurt's got them screwed in, and then I made tops, okay? To make this quick, because we got 45 minutes, I created little flags. So we're gonna glue our flags on, and where our little toppers, these are going to be my little topper for the flags. Theirs are gonna be just gold. Find my gold and my, yeah, we're just going to make them gold. We're going to use rub and buff on this. I'm trying not to really seriously, guys, use my hands anymore. Stuff can't be good for you. Glue these to the tops. Don't worry about perfection. You're fine. Let's just kind of clean all that off. Make sure you catch the whole entire thing. Okay, top. Okay, and then we're going to glue these. Okay, next one. We're going to use the rub and buff. Not to get it on my hands, but oh well. They're very small. These are little caps. Now, I went to Hobby Lobby. Now, if I miss a spot, I ain't gonna worry about it. It comes, and I'll show you, it's a bucket of stuff. Get in there, cracks. But I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay. So they're little caps. Hey, Glenda. Oh, thank you. It'll look better once we get a picture. You can really see what it looks like. Ow, 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 and ow. One more to go. I do have one more thing to add to the bucket too. And like I said, I have to adhere it all, but right now I don't know if I'll have the time to adhere the whole entire thing. And if I can't get into all these crevices, it's okay. Okay, these are our flag toppers, okay? Ow, 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 ow. Flipping ow. Get that gold off of your fingers. Okay, so those are the caps to our flag. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. We're going to start taking our flags, and we are going to glue. Each flag is a little different. Each flag is a little different, okay? So you see where I'm going to go with these? Okay, I'm going to keep going. I love printing on fabric. I live and breathe fabric. I could do everything fabric. Okay. 2, let me do number 3. Big strings. Do number 3. see them? Yeah, that looks like it's pretty good. Okay, so you can see where my flags are, okay? Okay, so now I'm not done. Where'd my little person go? I have the cutest. I put them in PowerPoint and I resized them. They look very, what do you call those? Like from the Depression movies, kind of reminds me of. Okay. So we have our little peoples. Okay. I have my Amber Ways of Grain. Fake ones, but they're real from out in the garden. They somehow grew, I don't know. Where's my wire? Let me move these out of the way for right now. My wire. Just want these to be off to the side. What is the chance of this? It was growing in my yard. We have a little over an acre and an eighth. I think that's what we have. And they started growing and I'm like, there's a reason they're there. Hey Sue, how are you? Thank you guys. Hey Lori. Okay, so we have our Amber Ways of Grain. I love the little peoples. Okay. Now, I have my, what time is it? I have 8 minutes. Still got time. Now, there was other things I was going to do, but the monkeys are talking. So I'm trying to think of what I was doing next. Sometimes they interfere with things and they shouldn't be. Okay, I did print out words and I'll show you. I have a lot of stuff over here. Okay, I've got to get my strings. I got to cut some more strings here. Let me get my fabric. Let me cut some of these. Thought I had enough, but apparently didn't. I was trying to do it so the words show. So let me cover these. I'm not going to be painting anymore right now. And all I need is something given inside of my fabric. Go ahead. Which way is it? Yeah. 3 of these. Three. Some here. To make it a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna just do a blue. There he is. I thought I cut them all, but apparently, no. What is it? Got it. Such a dainty person, aren't I? My mom always called me the tomboy in the family. Okay, so we're going to take all that glue off of me. We're going to take the blue, the white, and this. Sure that they're I just thought doing these tails versus doing bows. It's kind of nice to have the tails. How's that looking? And yeah, the only thing is I wish my flags would stay where they're supposed to be. I was gonna starch them. Okay, oh, and I have my little bless. Hold on. Hold on. What time is it? 6 minutes. Okay, guys, 6 minutes. Where's my... Let me do these and get these done real quick. And then... Well, guys, I hope you're enjoying. And like I said, if you've not joined Quad Squad, you need to. It's a great group. Lots of great crafters. No two people are alike. They all do their own thing. And follow other crafters on here if you're not following. You never know which one you're going to like the best. But sharing us out is costing nothing, and it's helping our pages grow, which we need. Since it seems like Facebook, for some strange reason, people lose their followers. I don't know why. So we're getting the second one. And I can put a little something on here. Aw, thank you, Emma. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, Debbie. How are you? Thank you, Sandra. Okay, not that. One more. This one. One more. And then we've got the USA tags to just go away. One more. I wanted these to be less of that stuff. And I love this with the wheat. I just fell in love with it. I'm like, it was calling my name out in the garden, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna be part of my little thing. Get rid of that. Now we gotta put and use our pins. I rusted up a ton of pins. I can find them all. I rusted up a bunch of pins by painting them black and putting truffle over them and cinnamon and sealing them. Thank you, Lori. Aw, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you guys for having me. What time is it? I got 3 minutes? 2 minutes. I ain't done yet. Okay, so let me get my little words in here. I'm going to do 3 of them, and they're going to come off the flag. I had one that was USA that's supposed to go up front. I had everything organized, guys. I did, really, seriously. Okay. Well, I guess I have to do the USA myself. I'm not very good when it comes to these stamps. I'm a virgin at stamps. So we're gonna do USA first. Let's see if I can do this correctly the first time. Not too bad. So we got our little USA. I'm gonna take one of my little pins. Oh, I gotta dirty this up. Can't have that without dirty. Dirty. And don't forget, James is up next with rustic cabin crafts. I'm gonna take this. This should hold it out a little bit more. I lost the pin. Okay, let me get another one. Try not to use the super big pins. And let's see if I can use this to hang over. So much fabric. Okay. So now we have USA. And then we're gonna just do these that are already, I pre-printed them all on fabric, so you don't have to make any other tags. If you print it, go on the internet and Etsy. That's where I get all my stuff from. And I have all the patriotic words I found. I am noticing though, sometimes I can't find the things I've purchased already because pin. What time is it? 1 more minute, guys. Stay up for James next. And thank you guys for joining me on Quad Squad Independence Day. I hope you enjoyed. I will be taking pictures so you can see. We have, hold on, we have USA, we have America. Oh, thank you, Bag Lady. What is your first name, and welcome. And then this is the last one we will do. Thank you all, I appreciate it. I know I'm going to be getting off here in a second. And then the next one I'm going to do, but I probably won't have time. And this one said life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. I still got a second or two to go. Guys, I got to go. Love you. Stay on for James. Love you guys.